couple of minutes. Dave Firth Bard is coming online. Let's see if I can just do like that. Yes, I can. Which means that we'll be talking a little bit about LobstercoM. And let's see if it's something for the people. Yeah. Good evening, Benjamin. Welcome. In a few minutes, I'll have Dave Firth Bard coming online, and we'll be talking a little bit about the LobstercoM. It will be a quite short experience. He has 15 minutes, but I thought I would do some like promotion on my channel since that I'm the one of the streamers doing the LobstercoM. So I'm really looking forward to that. And as you can see on the screen, the LobstercoM is old school, of course, with the Atlantic banned and rules, banned and restricting. Please ask him to pronounce your name. Yeah, I'll try that, but I'm guessing it'll be a little bit difficult. But of course, he can try. No problems there. So it's actually a 3-day fest, which means that on the 18th, there will be a program for different formats and like an old school party on my friend Rich Burke's channel. And they will have him do stuff. So yeah. Make him do the interview in his Gordon Anderson impression. Yeah, that would be fun, to be honest. Yeah. And that means that for our Danish time, it's around 15 in the afternoon, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, that the LobstercoM begins, which means it's not like a completely crazy time. So it will be possible for Danes to actually attend this one. And then we'll have the 7 or 8 round Swiss, I guess. And then on Sunday, we'll have the top 8 playing, which means it won't be like a one-day event, but you'll be able to play also from Europe for attending into the LobstercoM. And with that said, I am hoping it will be a very, very big thing that will be able to be held, to be honest. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, but I'll ask him to try to pronounce my name. But I'm not giving him like many chances of doing it right. Simon Rockher. Yeah. Maybe I should do my old school name, Simon Gauti. So normally on all the NoobCon notes, my name is Simon Gauti. So yeah, in that sense, it's it's quite funny to actually have my middle name Gauti is like, yeah, it's something that most people don't know, but at the NoobCon that is the one that they use. So that is quite funny, to be honest. So yeah, and that was Dave saying he'll be here in a couple of minutes, so that's awesome. So let's see. So in Denmark, we've just had we actually still have the Doom Danish Old School Online Magic Tournament, where we play the mono version this month. So I've been having a lot of fun with the mono white deck that I've been playing, but I think I lost in my groups. I'm only 3-2, which means that I will be number 2 or 3 in my group, which means I won't go on. I won't advance to the top 16, but yeah, I had fun playing it. So now we're getting ready for next month's Ordinary Old School with the Swedish banned and restricted list. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. Any questions or anything before we have David on? Or Dave on? No? Yeah, very good. So yeah, I'm really hoping that we will have a lot of Europeans. Yeah, yeah. I actually did not hear it yet. The mentioning of my name. Yeah, all things considered. Yeah, I could imagine the Rocker is like quite strange on most people. But actually, here in the weekend, we will actually have Brian on the stream also, Manolakos. So that'll be awesome. So we'll have a schedule where I'm not gonna say we're gonna compete about the times, but yeah, we're gonna have fun on it. And then also Svente is going to be one of the streamers here, so it will be quite nice to actually have this weekend with so many awesome people. Yes. Hi, Dave. Welcome.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, why don't I have sound on you? One moment. I'll just do something here. So now I should be able to hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Very good.
Yeah. So I've just been saying that we'll be doing something this weekend, but
A small thing, yes.
yeah, a small thing. And we'll be doing a different thing. You know, on Friday we'll have Rich Burke doing the stream with like an introduction and different formats and like uh, starting the party. You know.
Yeah, the party might start a little bit late for a European audience. Unfortunately, it'll
Yeah.
begin about 2 a.m. Central Europe time, I think, which is too bad. But this is a virtual version of an American event, so at least the
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah.
night event will be Friday night East Coast time. But yeah, for those of you staying up late, we're going to have about 3.5 hours of exhibition matches. Some really good players on good decks in the Atlantic format. We'll also be showcasing a format called 7-Eleven, which is kind of a funky variant for 93-94. Have you heard about this, Simon?
Yeah, I actually looked into it a little bit when I heard it. And I thought, oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's neat. It's really neat. I played it a couple times. It's basically you have seven decks of 11 cards each. So that's the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Together, that makes a 77 card stack that has to be singleton unified. But you play each mini deck, each 11 card deck against another person's 11 card decks.
Yeah.
And you kind of play 7 games quickly. You don't die to decking, so you're only drawing like 4 cards over the course of the game, essentially.
Yeah.
And it's basically it's a fun little format all about turn one kills if you can get them, or maybe some disruption, and just kind of showcasing some funny things that you can do with the card pool.
Yeah.
In this little, almost like it plays sort of like a vintage mini masters, but for old school. I don't know how else to describe it,
Yeah.
but it's a good spectator format, so that's why we're featuring it.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to do some. Actually, we're supposed to have one of the top 4 matches from this month's Type 1.5 old school tournament
Yeah.
that's being run by the Beasts of the Bay. That tournament's winding down, and they're in the semifinals and finals bracket. So we're gonna hopefully pick up one of those matches and put
Yeah.
it in the showcase also. So that'll be a fun way to start off the weekend.
Yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, and then we've got the main event, which is your show, starting Saturday around it would be 4 p.m. Central Europe time.
Yeah. And yeah, it's gonna be like awesome.
Right now, it looks like we're going to have 7 rounds of Swiss, and we will have commentary from you, from Brian Manolakis of All Things Considered fame, and from Svante Landgraf, who's a staple of the Swedish scene, and a great kind of connoisseur and veteran in the format. So I'm really excited about the program. I'll be popping into the stream every once in a while myself, I think. And I mean, it's going to be a really fun day. I'm disappointed that we're not able to do it in person this year, obviously. but I guess the upside is that Boston's loss this year is the world's gain, and everyone from around the country, across the oceans, can participate in this event somehow now. So that's a nice silver lining to be able to have.
I think it's fantastic for my part. I would have loved to play it because I already put it in my calendar, but then we talked about streaming, and I said, yeah, okay, I'm going to do that.
I'm putting you to work. Sorry, you would have had a nice day of games, and now you'll get to see a lot more of the game. And we'll try and pick up some interesting and fun feature matches every round for people to enjoy. So that'll be a fun thing to curate. And then along the side, also we have the charitable activity too. So we have a raffle running through the end of the day on Saturday that we'll be able to feature and make sure people are buying tickets to win different like some cool altars, couple other kind of memorabilia from 93, 94, a lot of community created stuff that's exciting, that's in that raffle. I don't know if you've had a chance to look at it, but
I thought it looked awesome. I really want to buy in on that divine offering.
Everyone's going after the Jeff Mangus divine offering, a lobster breaking the staff.
I think it looks awesome. Yeah, and the thing is, you actually don't have to compete in the tournament to be part of the raffle, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So it should be a fun day for spectators. In addition to players, anyone can participate in the raffle, and anyone can watch, obviously. And then for the first time, we've done a few different single day webcam tournaments now in the era of COVID, started back in March. But for the first time, we're experimenting with breaking to top 8, which is something that we normally don't do in the U.S. We don't. Old school events, usually you play your rounds and you go out to drink, in the evening. We don't stay up all night grinding out a bracket. But I wanted to experiment with this time. So we're going to cut to top 8 at the end, and then the top 8 will actually be played on day 2. On the Sunday, we'll come back and play out a top 8 bracket, so everyone can enjoy those high level matches being played.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome also.
I'm really
this 2-day event where you can actually have so much old school. Yeah, it's awesome.
And I guess one more plug for the raffle. Everyone who buys raffle tickets, I will send a stamped revised disenchant here with the LobstercoM logo.
Awesome.
So this commemorative bit of old school history, I guess, can be yours for the low price of $5. And I have a couple hundred of these, so please, anyone who's watching who would like to chip in a few bucks, it's all going to a great charity in Boston that's supporting low-income families, helping them, especially ones with new young babies and kids. Especially in the pandemic, it's been hard for them to get the supplies that they need. I'm a father myself. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have a newborn during the coronavirus pandemic, and knowing that we have to also meet the needs of those kids, and so they're born into poverty, but they're also born in the horrible time in our history. So we're trying to do what we can to support this great organization and this great cause.
So please do attend the raffle, or actually if you want to donate, that's also possible without even entering the raffle, so that I can win the LobstercoM divine offering.
Exactly.
No, but I think it's really awesome to do good things like this, that we can connect through old school and actually do good things. So
the community has been wonderful this year, I think, overall, not just New England old school, not just the events that I've run over webcam, but the Pacific Conference group, that team of US-based clubs, the Beasts of the Bay, the Emerald City Trolls up in Seattle, the Horde in Portland, the Twisters in Arizona, and the Southern California guys, the Las Vegas guys. they had a charity auction earlier in the summer, and they raised close to $10,000
Wow.
for a variety of social justice causes, which was tremendous. The Twisters had already done their own charity auction to benefit a children's hospital in Phoenix, Arizona. I know the Philadelphia Club organized an event earlier in the year too for charity. So, I mean, there's really been an outpouring of charitable support, from the old school community all year long, and it's amazing to see these clubs that are passionate for the game, but also passionate for giving back, really step up in just a terrible year across the board for so many people.
Yeah, that's right. And I think when I go to tournaments in Europe and play like standard and stuff like this, they use the prize money for crazy prizes. But I actually like this that okay, we have our cards and we come here to have a good time, and we actually do a good thing in the process.
Yeah.
I
Right.
think that's,
Nobody cares about winning a dual land or something. We have our dual lands, right?
Yeah. So,
It's I don't know. It feels so good, especially like the point at which we are mostly in our lives. We have our cards, as you say. We're established. Like, we want to give back, and I think this is a great way of doing it.
yeah, I agree. But
Well, I'm
yeah,
excited.
me too. So I'm really looking forward to a good weekend, and I think I'll have a few beers here at home. So that's going to be awesome.
I know I will. I'm stocking up for the weekend for sure. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you and having many of your viewers join us at any point in the weekend, Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. It'll be a good party, and looking forward to sharing that with the old school world. So thanks for having me on.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I'll just say have a good day or night at your place.
All right, thank you, my friend. See you soon.
Yeah, see you.
All right.
Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Yeah. So he actually had a meeting just before this one, and he has a meeting right after this one, so I only had like these 15 minutes. So he actually stayed a little bit longer, so that was really nice of him. But yeah, I'm really hoping that, let's see, the charity raffle, that people will actually join this and also, actually play a lot of old school. That would be awesome. If you have any questions about the LobstercoM or how to get the things, I will put some links somewhere. I actually don't have anywhere to put links, but I'll find a solution, or else you can contact me or Dave directly. But I think everything is on the New England Old School Facebook page, so if you need any help, contact me or join the New England Old School Facebook page, and then everything should be there. I will say thank you for tonight. If there isn't any more questions, then I'll simply just say goodnight. I'll give you a chance to respond, though. So, yeah. And, it'll be... Okay, Rich. Awesome. That sounds really nice, Rich. I'm really looking forward to Friday night. I think it'll be a little past my bedtime, though, but I think it's very nice that you start the weekend's festivities already Friday night with very good content. So, I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah. But, that was all for me. I will make sure to put this on my YouTube video straight away so everybody else can see this also. But, thank you for today.